You gotta win this game.
Let's end this.
Got you, LeBron. And get our son back.
Yikes. Classic.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
A lot of guards coming up, like really good ones. So
Steph changed the game.
yeah, he has. You can be little again, like AI. AI made it cool. You could be little, lead a team, and then Steph came.
Steph made it cool to shoot the ball again. Steph made it normal to shoot all those shots that would get you benched in a regular game.
True, man.
Like,
fuck a regular game. It'll bench you in my player if you shoot shots like that. You know.
Oh yeah, all those kids back in the day that got yelled at for putting up those ridiculous shots. As it turns out, you were onto something. Steph was just a little bit better on it.
Yeah, you just needed to focus in a little bit more. Maybe get that rhythm.
Yeah,
that follow through right. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun to see. I love guard play. So like it's a cool big man work, but like the big man work that like I love to see is like Hakeem. The
Shaq.
Not really Shaq. I mean, he just backed a little ass up. He just backed his boot up on people and then dunked on them. Like, what else did he do?
He had a nice
little. Yeah, he had a nice little.
Like that little one off the glass, the little 10-footer.
Sure. But Hakeem could do it all.
Hakeem could do it all.
That man footwork was crazy. So,
but I'm taking Shaq. Just because I just don't know if we've ever seen anything like Shaq.
It's 100. I agree. Now when Orlando Shaq, he was like a more
LA Shaq.
He's more skilled Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
Orlando Shaq was crazy.
Yeah, Orlando Shaq was crazy.
He was athletic as fuck. And then but no, LA Shaq smarter.
LA Shaq was something different.
Yeah. Just a straight up force. You couldn't do anything with him.
Unguardable, unreffable.
Yep.
Just like this movie. This movie was. This movie was what? What do you mean? Oh God!
All right.
What do you mean?
Where are you
oh
going?
God!
Where are you going?
Oh God! This movie was unguardable and it was unreffable. There was no way that this movie was going to take a W. And I mean that in. And I mean
you're saying the movie took an L?
I don't think the movie took an L. I think.
What are they saying online?
Horrible things, man. That's why I don't.
Oh,
I don't
no.
go online. They're basically just using it to torch LeBron. So, it was just it's like it was like a no-win situation.
Can you feel me?
I knew it. The second he announced that he was making Space Jam 2, I was like, this is going to be the worst thing.
Bro, it got a 29% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Bro, they are smacking the fuck out of this movie.
And 80% for audience score though. That's good.
Yeah, which is higher. Which is actually higher than the MJ one. So, but I mean, you go on. I try not to, but my thing was that. You know how you always, tell me to just, quit being so petty and just watch the movie for it being a movie?
Mm-hmm.
This was one of those movies that I just watched for the sake of being a movie. Like, I knew going in, I had zero expectations. I was like, this is not going to be like some Oscar-nominated...
Hold on, man. What have these critics said? In a film so hell-bent on promoting its own vault of material... It's futile to propose a title change to Server Jam, but at least that would have been more appropriate.
Who said that?
Some person named Jason from Film Record. Server Jam.
Like,
All right, this guy's kind of right though. Rich, he said kids won't get the references and adults will groan at the plot. I was groaning a lot. I'm not even gonna lie.
oh yeah, I was too.
I was groaning quite a bit. Like, oh God, here we are, right?
Well, I knew it.
Alright.
Like as soon as when it started, and they were doing the basketball thing on the court, and he said something about in between these four lines, it's nothing but work. I was like, oh, I already knew what this was gonna be. I was like, oh shit. I was like, we're already into the corn, but all right. But like going in, I knew that's what it was gonna be. Because it's not like the MJ one. It's not like he blew me away with his acting.
Bro, MJ was literally reading his lines. That's all he was doing.
So to me,
They probably had him right next to him.
To me, it was just fun. It was visually like I had fun watching it. The ending dragged out a little bit too long, but that's just all movies nowadays.
Yeah. The movie's how long? An hour and 50?
Yeah, it's almost 2 hours.
It's too long. It's a little too long there.
It's a little too long for that kind of a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for nothing to really happen over those 2 hours, other than the last 15 minutes. Like if you really go back and watch that, nothing really happens other than just a shitload of product placement. It's him assembling the team, and it's just nothing but product placement. It's just them grabbing other tunes from other universes, from
that part was kind of cool though to see them. Yeah, it was fun.
But it was just
Daffy Duck acting like he's Superman. That shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah, I had fun with it, but it didn't do anything for the plot. It didn't move the plot. It literally was just a filler. It was just, hey, we need to get the basketball team together.
But it's what have they been up to, Where are they at? It does make sense, actually. There's only one Looney Tune left because Server told them to go live their best life, or Algie told them to go live their best life. So they all skedaddled on Bugs. And then Bugs was like, this is my opportunity to get all of them back together again. Like that, he had his own purpose before. Like he had a purpose before. Like he wasn't listening to anything LeBron was saying about him needing to rescue his son. So it did make sense, like them going to all Server World and then but you're saying what, they could have wrapped that up in
way less time.
He could have made some calls or something.
This could have been, this could have been like a 1 hour HBO Max special. Like you didn't have to make a whole movie out of this.
True, and then I guess also if all he had to do was plant a flag for Martian to come in order for him to travel through the Server World.
Mm-hmm.
He could have did that way sooner. He didn't have to. He didn't need LeBron to come. That wasn't his purpose of doing it. Because his whole purpose was to go get his friends back,
right? To
get the other Looney Tunes back.
Yeah.
So I guess that part. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It just
because he could have been did that. Yeah. Yeah. That's a.
like I said, I just took it for what it was. Like I did not go in thinking that Lola throwing alley-oops to LeBron was gonna be nominated for a bunch of awards, and we were gonna all
true. It's just a little summer movie, a little nostalgia.
I went into it just expecting to be entertained for an hour and a half, and I was. But I wasn't I hope they don't make another one.
They better not. There's no
watch
point.
Zion do one in
no.
15, 20 years. Watch them try to do one with Zion.
Oh no.
I bet you. Or LaMelo. LaMelo's high ass trying to do.
He was high at that damn S-piece. I swear he was.
Oh my God, yeah. He was gone.
Bro said, when it rains, I forget what I was going to say. What? You
he
smoking
was-
loud.
He
Come
was
here.
roasted.
Bro,
He
you
said,
know
fuck it, it's the off season.
Do they
I
test
ain't
for
got
weed
shit
anymore?
to
Because you
do.
know they
No,
they were
don't.
waiting. They were waiting outside the ESPYs with a cup. Come here. We need this piss. We need to take a piss.
Yeah.
That nigga was tripping up there.
So due to your recent behavior, we're gonna have to reinstate the drug the drug test, sir.
He be the reason that weed gets put back on the
Jesus.
list on the bad like the list of drugs that you can't use.
Like, sir, we gave you this
So
popularity
stupid.
contest award because this was a popularity contest. We spent 90% of our hour time talking about you and showing your highlights.
Bro.
You cannot stumble up here higher than a kite.
Higher than Rick James. Bro, talking about some.
You
I
are
don't
what
know what
Ellen.
to say.
Oh my god, dude.
That man said when it starts raining, he's like, because it started raining, I forgot everything I was gonna say. What? You're talking about the weather change? No. Mm-mm. It was sweet that he thanked his mom though, out of all like the only person, because all the shit that she went through and stuff. So I appreciate it. I was like, damn, that's
I
dope.
appreciate
I'm like,
that
that's what's
too,
up,
but-
man. Dedicate to your mama. That's what's up. But again, you cannot show up high like that, man.
You can if you can control yourself.
He's not good
Or
at
if you-
speaking. Period. Though, like he reminds me of my he reminds me of my little brother when he speaks. Yeah.
Damn.
I love him. I love that kid. But
Oh,
that boy,
no.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He never finishes the sentence.
No.
He'll like he like skips. He like skips certain like words and stuff, or like he'll like start on a thought and then that's it.
That's it, huh? It's going.
That's it. Like he'll start on something and then like damn, bro, what you have to say? What's on your mind?
Oh
So-
shit.
So yeah, I mean, but that's just like the younger generation, because all they do is be in their phone type shit.
Yeah. But
Fucking babies.
I don't know. What did you think of the
I thought it was cool for like what it was.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna win no awards and shit at all. At all.
The only thing that I had a problem with, a real problem with, was the nicknames of all the characters, the little the Goon Squad. I wasn't really
Oh. Yeah. Like
when-
Kronos. Like Kronos was Dame.
Okay, that one was cool. Actually, I'll take that one back. That one was actually clever.
'Cause of the clock.
is the Greek. Yeah, it's a Greek god of time, and
Yeah. That
but
one was dope.
like Wet Fire, you couldn't come up with anything better. I guess I was just turned off by Clay and Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was fucking weird looking in that movie too.
Yeah, what was his?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Wet Fire though, I get it. Like I get what they're saying, but
It
something.
sounded like
it's hard to say like the boy is so hot. He's so wet that he's hot. Like it's hard to say that.
it wasn't even that. It
But I feel like
sounded
that's what they were trying to say though.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Wet Fire sounds like something like Wet Fire sounds like something that
Somebody's
a 12-year-old
title
would
of
say in
it.
your face when you're playing 2K. Like you just sitting on.
like that kid that tries to cuss but don't even cuss the right way.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean?
yeah, like he'll
They
just
just
hop
say
off,
shit
like,
just to say it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Wet Fire.
that he like hits just one random ass three and gets up in your face and tells you that shit was wet fire. You're like, what the fuck?
At LA Fitness.
Yeah, or not even at LA Fitness, just on 2K.
Oh, on 2K.
You know,
yeah,
you know, like
definitely
when
could
you
hear
just-
that.
you know, some
What?
shit, yeah, some shit that you'd come up with as a kid.
Hell yeah. But again, I get what they're trying to say. Whatever.
I did too. I just thought it was.
It's a little weird.
I thought it was as corny as the movie, and it was just a little too. It was a little too much, too on the nose, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
The design was cool though.
It looks super dope.
All the Goon Squad was fucking cool to watch.
I love that they
Yeah.
introduced like the kid was a coder. I really like that. Like he's a programmer.
Oh yeah,
He built his own
Programmed
game,
his
you know.
own game.
Yeah. Cuz that's such a successful field for anybody to get into, but especially for like black people. Like the black youth. Job
LeBron's
security.
jump shot would be a glitch.
The step back, the crossover, the in and out step back. Yeah.
I was wondering. I'm like, did they? Because
They were taking
Other
shots at
than-
LeBron through the whole movie.
through the whole movie, whereas Space
Whole
Jam was
movie.
nothing but a MJ glorification
Facts.
campaign. Besides
That was
the
one
baseball,
of the biggest things.
the only thing humiliating about it was the baseball.
But even then, like they had like the people on the team like still sucking his dick in the whole movie. That was a good strikeout. If anybody strikes out like you MJ, you strike out the best. Like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
So even then, yeah, they were still.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it was
Interesting take. I don't know if I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch it again.
Do you think it's like LeBron being like, yeah, I can make fun of myself, like just trying to low key?
I think it was him.
be like, I'm so
Well-
different from MJ, like here.
Well, I think it was one making fun of himself, and two, like okay. So when I sat down and watched the movie, like when I turned it on,
hmm
and he missed the jump shot. When I was watching that like high school play unfold, and he like goes down to take the final shot,
Oh yeah,
I'm like, if he makes it, I'm like, if his character makes it, Twitter world and all the couch critics are gonna blow up saying that there's no way in hell LeBron would ever make that shot in his life.
True.
So he missed it. And then when the highlight reel ran of his like the whole like Space Jam intro highlight reel,
hmm
I was like, he's gonna get torn apart for this. People are just gonna rip him down for glorifying himself in the highlight reel, even though that's all the opening Space Jam was for.
Is with Michael.
Yeah, it's just the MJ highlight reel.
Oh, I can't believe they put the "I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach" part in there. He was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put myself out blast. I'm gonna put everything in the movie that I know motherfuckers are gonna say. That way they can't say it.
So then I feel like he took the whole movie just taking shots at himself
Yeah,
to get ahead of everybody else taking shots at him.
100%, 100%, 100%.
Which is kind of like
People are
You know
coming
what
at
I
his
mean?
acting.
Like-
I'm like, his acting's not that bad. It's really not.
it was bad, but it was just
It is
I mean,
bad, but it
was-
ain't that bad. It ain't as
like,
bad
what do you
as.
expect?
Yeah, like I mean, he was in Trainwreck. He did well in Trainwreck.
Yeah.
And What
I
else?
mean, yeah, like what?
What else was he in? Can't remember.
I don't know. I don't know.
The man
I
got some
think
credits.
that was it. But I mean, like that's the thing. I mean, if you went to that movie to expect LeBron to have good acting, but
I know. So okay then. So like, why do people even bring it up? It's like, you know, he's not going to be a great actor. That's not what the movie's about. And people
because
still
they need
shit on
something
him
to
for
take.
it.
They need something to take a shot at him. You like this is why.
The LeBron hate is so crazy. I just don't
Oh,
understand
it is bad.
Oh, he's in Smallfoot. I forgot. He's the voice in Smallfoot.
Yeah, I don't get the LeBron hate. I never have.
I don't either.
I feel like the same thing kind of happened with Kobe though, too. Like when Kobe was in his prime, everybody was calling him a ball hog and selfish, and so I think it was kind of the same thing. I think once LeBron leaves, people will miss him, and the narrative will change a little bit. But this movie, I don't think it helped or it hurt his legacy, in my opinion.
No.
I think this movie was what it was for what it was.
Nobody's gonna be like, yeah, and he made that shitty ass Space Jam movie. Nobody's ever gonna say that. It's like the movie it was what it was.
Yeah. It wasn't meant for you. It wasn't meant for you to sit down and enjoy multiple times over and over.
It was
and
made
over
for
again.
him to watch.
Well, that's the other thing. So that's my other thing. Everybody rips LeBron for pretty much doing something that anybody else in his position would do if offered the opportunity. So, offered the opportunity, I don't give a shit how shitty the script is or what we're doing. I'll be in a movie with the Looney Tunes. Sure. Do some wacky shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're nobody's turning that shit down.
No.
Because I feel like it was going to get made regardless if LeBron was the guy or not. If LeBron was the front runner or not, it was going to get made regardless, probably.
Right.
Because again, nostalgia. Like Hollywood's touching on the huge nostalgia shit right now. So that shit was inevitable.
Yeah. And why not LeBron?
Why not? The real GOAT. Nah, I'm just playing. Trying to get nobody.
Ooh.
Allen Iverson's the real GOAT. Everybody knows that.
Oh, there you go. All right. I'll take that.
Pound for pound. I never understood pound for pound in basketball terms.
Pound for pound I think pound for pound, like because
they're not fighting against each other.
No, but I mean, like in terms of overall
or fighting at all,
right? Like I think maybe for that position.
Got you. Okay. All right, that does make sense, huh?
You know, I think maybe for their position because it's hard to do that. Because I'm like, well, yeah, pound for pound, Shaq is the greatest basketball player to ever step foot on the hardwood. There's no way you can match 7'2", 300 and anywhere between 320 to 350. You just can't. You can't match that.
No, you can't. You can't.
But
that's a big dude, man. Big fella.
It makes no fucking sense.
Did you see that Chinese girl who's 14 and she's 7'4"?
That
is. She's literally Wilt Chamberlain over there, balling in her little AAU team or school teams. She doesn't even have to jump. Like, it's crazy. 7'4".
Do we have a birth certificate or lab results?
Bro, probably lab results. She's made in a lab. She had to have been made in a lab. She's so tall. It's crazy.
That makes no fucking sense.
Zhang Waiyu or something like that, I think. Let me see. I could be wrong.
Her parents should be ashamed of themselves.
Bro. She is.
Why is she not already in the WNBA?
Yeah, like the kids she's playing against is just not even.
That's the thing. If you can, like, why not just send her over to Europe? Those kids start at like 14, 15, 16 playing professional ball.
Zhang Ziyu. 7'4", 7'5". That's just wild to me. At the age of 14. You should watch her highlight tape.
It just absolutely makes no goddamn sense.
That would suck. Like she was like, and I think I saw something where she was like 6'9" in like sixth grade. No, 6'9", yeah, in like fifth grade or sixth grade. I think it was like sixth grade or something like that. She was like 6'9" or something. She probably never got to enjoy her childhood, like play on a play.
Like at what point did your parents realize that they were fucked? Like, at what point did you like wake up in the morning and been like, okay, like, all right, who's swapping the children out? What the fuck? That makes no goddamn sense,
bro. She is so tall. 14. I hope she's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't turn into like that thing where it like fucks with like your heart and stuff because your heart can't keep up like producing.
That thing that Sharif had?
Either Sharif and or there's this one.
Did Shaq's son have that, Sharif O'Neal?
He did have something. He did have something. I don't know if
he had to have heart surgery. I think his heart was, he had to have heart surgery for something. But
jeez, man, just heart working overtime to keep that body going.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how is Shaq like that? Like, that's what amazes me.
True.
It just makes no sense.
I wonder how big his heart is compared to others. Do you think it's a normal size heart?
I don't.
Because we were watching something on. We were watching orcas killing whales, like orcas killing great white sharks, and apparently, like in South Africa and New Zealand, and they only hunt them and eat their liver. Like that's the only thing they take. And so, like a 25,000-pound great white shark, the liver is like 250 pounds or something like that. Or no, if it's 2,500 pounds, the liver's like 250 pounds.
That's outrageous.
Was it 25,000? Am I bugging? Okay.
Orcas scare the shit out of me. I'm just going to be perfectly real with you.
Orcas? Yeah.
Yes.
They're terrifying. They're terrifying. They're so dope,
absolutely.
Though. If you could be any fish in the ocean or anything in the ocean, I'm being an orca whale, bro. You hunt in a pack, in a pod, rather.
Yeah.
You're always nobody's fucking with you. You literally kill anything other than man. You can even kill man if you wanted to, but they're nice. Like they're nice to humans most of the time.
Bro, the way they launch out of the water, I'm not having it.
Terrifying.
I don't.
Fucking terrifying.
Dude, so I don't go out in the ocean.
No,
you want to go on a cruise? Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't want to do no cruises. I'm all set.
Hell no.
I seen Titanic.
I didn't even need to see Titanic to know not to go out on a fucking cruise.
I needed to see what that boat.
I didn't need to see. I didn't need to see Titanic. I didn't need to see Deep Blue Sea. I didn't need to see
Deep.
I didn't need to see Pirates of the Caribbean. I didn't need to see
any LL.
I didn't need to see any of that to know nothing.
Not Mr. Ladies Love Cool J.
Oh, bro. Terrifying. I saw Anaconda and I barely want to get in a fucking river.
He had that fucking parrot as his pet in the kitchen with him. He was a chef. That shit was crazy. I remember that shit. I remember that movie. Damn. Anaconda scared the shit out of me, bro.
I love that movie.
I'll never fuck with snakes because of that movie.
That movie is terrifying.
Like, then you find out, like, they're real. Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
I don't fuck with snakes.
It was just a snake. It was just an anaconda snake doing anaconda snake shit, too. You know what I mean? Like, in Deep Blue Sea, these sharks were intelligent. Like, they were... Yeah. Remember, he was like, he's swimming backwards. He's like, you ever seen that before? You know what I'm saying? He's like, sharks don't do that. I learned a lot about sharks, though.
You know what's a good shark movie?
What's up?
The Meg. I know that it got kind of ripped apart in the reviews. But it was fucking hilarious.
All right. I'm about to get my food. What the fuck are you talking about? The Meg
It was hilarious.
with Jason Statham.
It was
Crank.
it was exactly what you think it was. Stupid.
You just pissed me. You just pissed me off. 1 second. 1 second.
Walk it off!
Gosh damn it. This nigga said Meg was good. The Meg. All right. So you said the Meg, huh?
So the Meg is exactly what you don't. So it was like. So did you ever see Cabin in the Woods?
Yes.
I would say that it's not as good as Cabin in the Woods, but it's very much like it. To where you realize,
How do they compare?
because you realize that once shit starts popping off, that this movie is meant to be like poorly made. Like you realize within like while you're watching it, like the way that it's directed and the way that things move around and things happen, you start to realize you're like, oh, whoever made this movie, they made it with the intent. The way that it looks, they made it to be goofy. Like it was on purpose. That this was like, okay, this is a ridiculous idea. Obviously, people are not going to take this shark movie seriously. But we're going to have fun with it. And at one point, we're going to get the shark in a giant human-infested waters, and we're going to have a whole bunch of people making a whole bunch of stupid decisions. And it's fucking hilarious. Like the movie itself, I went and saw it in theaters with my grandma. It's the only reason I went and saw it. She wanted to see it. She likes Jason Statham. I was like, all right, let's go. $5 movie Tuesdays.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? We went and I walked out and I was like, you know what? That was not I was not mad at the hour and a half watching that movie. I was like, wow. I was laughing the entire time. They make stupid jokes. People die in the most retarded ways. It's just fun. It's lighthearted. It's like not as scary as you would like. It's not like it doesn't like jump scare you or make you scared. It's just goofy. It just takes you kind of on a wild ride. Like if you don't have shit else to do, check out the Meg. Like if you really like, I'm not recommending it. I'm not telling you to go run to your nearest streaming service and rent it or buy it. But if you catch it on TNT, watch it. And then maybe go back and watch the R-rated version when there aren't so many cuts and edits and commercials. If you enjoyed the 45 minutes you caught on TNT.
The Meg. You're hilarious.
Because I did not when I saw the previews for it, I was like, wow. I was like, Jason Statham needed some money, huh?
Catch that quick bag.
Yeah, just a quick bag, quick catch real quick. But then, had no intention of seeing it. Grandma asked me to go see it. Ended up being hilariously entertained for an hour and a half. That's all. Okay. I'm not saying it's a good movie. I'm just saying it's entertaining.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
Bro.
Do you have any other thoughts on Space Jams?
Was that his real daughter?
I don't know.
If not, I think they did a really great job of casting her, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, really,
know.
really
I
both
don't
of
know.
them, if you think about it. Or all three of them, rather. Not both of them. Did a pretty good job. I know it wasn't supposed to
No.
be like his real family, but still, you know.
No, Dom definitely resembled Bryce. 110%.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And his
No,
daughter-
they all resembled his kids. Can I say, are bedrooms really like that in Los Angeles?
Bro.
Did it bother you too? Or was it
like,
just me?
damn, Like, I just need to come up with some money. I need to make an OnlyFans.
It wasn't
That's
it
real
wasn't
shit.
even it wasn't even about like the immaculateness of the bedroom. It was just the fact that, well, for one, it was the size of a small studio apartment.
Facts.
But for two, like
The view.
the view, and I was just kind of thrown off. I was like, does it like is that normal for people to just have their bed in the middle of the room? I've always slept with my bed up against the wall.
Against the wall. Yep.
And instead it was just
On the
like,
opposite side of the door.
it was just like right in the middle, like surrounded by
Yeah.
other furniture and china, and
Yeah.
I was like, dude, is that how? I wouldn't
Yeah, they
feel
was-
comfortable.
Nah, that's what money gets you, I'm sure, out there in LA and Cali.
Well, right,
Ooh.
but can you at least put my bed up against the wall, please?
You're stupid. Nah, nigga, because they don't live in apartments. I'm used to apartment living.
I live in a house and I still put my
That's
bed up
true,
against
you
the
are.
wall.
You're from my house. I grew up in an
Living in a
apartment, but that
house
shit
my
had to
whole
be
life, and my
across
bed
the way
was up
from
against
the door, up against the wall.
I remodeled houses. That's how everybody's houses were. Like the bed was on the opposite side of the door, up against the wall by
Yeah.
the window.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
his
bro, they
bed is
just
just in the middle of the studio apartment.
they ain't got no
For
worries.
good reason. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, if you got no worries, you got no worries. If you're LeBron James, sleep however the fuck you want to sleep. I'm just
I bet
saying.
houses do look like that
threw
out
me,
there.
It threw me off. It just threw me because at first I thought they were in the living room, and then I was like, why is he? I was like, oh, they're in this bedroom. Oh, why is the bed in the middle of the living room?
You have so many questions about the setup, huh?
I do. I have a lot of questions about that house. I also want to know where I can
Stupid.
get one of those ball machines.
Bro, you think that thing
I
is
really
real?
do. Yes,
Voice
I think
activated?
That thing is real. Oh yeah,
That thing is cool as fuck.
it's 2021. He definitely paid like 20 grand for a fucking ball machine. Ball, doom.
Dude,
Oh, definitely
makes the perfect pass every time. So your wrapped up thoughts about it. Don't need a number 3, even though I just read somebody saying they're not declining to do a number 3.
I think it's a horrible idea, but
They should not do it.
you know what I think they should do? You know what I think they should do just for fun? Is do like a Space Jam spinoff for kids. Like you could throw shit in there for adults if they really want to watch it. Because I think it would be fun, at least. But if you did
Like a TV show?
yeah, if you did like 20-minute episodes that were for kids, because you
Yeah.
know how like cartoonish wise, like it doesn't have to make sense. You could go episode to episode, and there could be a new bad guy every time.
Mm-hmm.
And do a golf episode, do a hockey episode, do a fucking basketball episode, do a baseball episode, do a football episode,
Right.
and just like do a skateboarding episode, do a snowboarding episode, do like an X Games and Olympics, tennis, like just get kind of fucking wild with it, but don't try to keep recreating what MJ did or what LeBron did. Like just kind of like run with it. Maybe don't do basketball this time. Do golf or do something else.
Yeah.
Because
I
like
like
you
that.
don't have. I mean, it's the Looney Tunes. You don't have to. It doesn't have to make sense.
It's very true.
Like maybe in one episode, Daffy just gets pissed and challenges Bugs to a game of golf. And Bugs goes and gets one, and they go get the other, and it's just a goofy fuck off of Looney Tunes golf for
Yeah,
30 minutes.
I can see that.
And the kids get introduced to like a new sport. They get to see some like people that are within the sport that they can get familiar with.
Yeah, because man, after like playing golf all this time, I wish I would have played it a lot sooner in life.
Right.
Because it's so fun.
Yeah.
So fun. It's all I think about. It's crazy.
When it, to get kids involved in like any overblown, like now, like my son has an interest in basketball, like an even bigger interest. Even though like he knows that that's not what he sees like on real life basketball, but it was
Right.
It was
He just
loony. It was
understands.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up.
It just made it more fun, and it made the sport itself more interesting.
Yeah. Like Dom said, it's basketball, but fun.
Yeah. So
Remember fun, Dad?
yeah, corny one-liners. If you do make a third one, just do a Looney Tunes cartoon goofy spinoff. We know you've got the money because you're gonna spend $10 fucking million an episode for The Last of Us.
Damn.
So we know you have the money. If you want to do it.
True.
I'm not saying you should.
Damn,
but if you
$10 million
wanna.
for an episode.
Per episode. What the fuck? Spending $100 million on a TV show, but I digress. I give Space Jam. For what it was, I'll give it 5 out of 10 nugs. I'll give it 50%. Just because I don't think I'll ever watch it again.
No, I wouldn't either.
But I'm not gonna hate on it because I wasn't going into it expecting it having to watch it again.
Yeah, I give it 5. Also considering the fact that I fell asleep multiple times trying to watch
So
it.
it took you a couple times to get through it, huh?
I did. It did.
And I was saying, I was telling you off. I really only got through it the first time was because I was watching it with my son.
Right.
Otherwise,
That's
I
right,
probably
you did.
would have gotten up or
Bruh.
changed it or it just.
I tried.
It didn't do it for me, but I also knew that it wasn't, But like it was fun. Like we were watching it, and it's like, oh shit, there's the Iron Giant. Oh shit, there's King Kong. Oh, there's Batman.
That was cool.
Oh, there's
Like seeing all the mask.
That was
in there.
That
That's
was
cool.
fun. The Mad
The
Max scene where
Deadwalkers.
the Mad Max scene where they go and get one of the
Coyote.
Looney Tunes.
Wiley.
Yeah. Granny in the Matrix.
Yeah, Granny Animation was cool.
Like it was just like it was just fun. It made me giggle.
Right. All right. But yeah,
Like
all
the
right,
great,
5
like the
nuts.
great.
I'm
Pat,
with that.
Yeah, like the great Pat McAfee says, "How you doing? Keep it moving."
I don't watch that enough. I should though.
Oh, it's great.
He's funny.
It's the most unprofessional short sports show ever, but it's great.
Yeah, Pat McAfee he's legit. I love his stories about Peyton gambling.
He's gonna make me get back into wrestling.
Really?
He's a commentator now. He always fucking talks about it on the show.
Really?
He's always hyping up wrestling on the show, and then they
Like
eventually
WWE?
yeah, like now he's the Friday Night SmackDown commentator.
No way.
Yeah.
Just getting checks.
So
That's crazy.
I might have to catch a few just to see what he sounds like on the mic.
On the commentating side, especially on that. Yeah, especially with that. All right. All right, y'all.
I've heard the action's getting better,
All right, y'all. Y'all see us in the next one. We're gonna do some character breakdowns before Suicide Squad drops. Super excited about that.
Yeah.
This has been another episode, a Space Jam episode. Jump to hyperspace with your co-pilots Jake and Ant. We will see y'all soon, man. Y'all be easy. Make sure y'all catching flights. Peace.
Goodbye.